I wanted to share a story with you, and hopefully, it might make some people think. You might share it with someone who could benefit from it, or maybe they themselves have experienced something similar to what I'm about to talk about. This morning, I experienced something. So not this morning, last night. I experienced basically, I was on the receiving end of a racial attack. Now, I was playing a game. This is all via a game. This is not even face to face. This is through a game, yeah? And this game is on the internet, right? Now, this is a game where you can choose to play solo on your own, or you can have a team of people or friends with you who can play the game with you. Now, if you don't have any friends that you personally know, you can make random friends, yeah? And I had one friend that was online the same time I was online, and me and this person said we're going to play together, and we chose to go and find another random person to join us to play this game together, right? So I've got someone that I know, yeah? And to be honest, when I say I know, I only know this person through the game as well, but it's been quite a little while now that we've brought up a nice rapport, and I know this person is a nice, genuine person, yeah? So me, this gentleman's playing, and we brought in a stranger, so a new person. As we're playing a game, you have a microphone where you can all hear each other talking. Now, this new person seemed like a very cool person. We're playing the game, everyone's, we're catching, we're making some jokes, the rapport is very nice, the atmosphere is very nice, right? And every time you start a game to play together, it will last for maybe, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, then it will finish and then you start again, yeah? I don't want to get too much into what the game is. That doesn't hold no about that. So we're playing this game now, right? And we've gone to start a new game, yeah? So there's 3 of us in this game. And I heard a new person scream out this statement. And I was like, it was a racial statement, yeah? Now, a few things ran through my head, yeah? And I'm like, hold on a minute. Firstly, can you tell through the microphone what race I am? Secondly, I can't believe what he just said. So the statement he made here was a full onslaught attack against people of my race, yeah? So when he said this now, it kind of threw me off, because I was like, hold on a minute. Because he then started talking normally as if he didn't say anything. Or maybe he assumed that we was on the same side as him. So I'm like, hold on a minute. Let me ask him, what did he say? Yeah? So I asked him, what did you say? Say that again, what did you say? And I think he went on like he ignored it. And then my other friend, I know he didn't hear anything, because I think he went out of the room. No, he was there. But I think through the noise, through the headset, I'm pretty certain he didn't hear anything, because he didn't make no reference to what he just said. But I repeated myself. I said, but what did you just say? Say that again, what did you say? But no one said nothing. So I ignored it now. And I said, okay, let me wait till this game's finished, yeah? Because all I'm just going to simply do, yeah, is remove this guy from my list, yeah? And make sure he can't return. So the game finished, and we was all going to go to sleep. So we was all about to go now, and before my main friend left, I said, wait there a minute. And I had to be quite tactical the way I was going to do this, because the way we speak, the microphone's open, yeah? You're not pressing a button to talk, it's just an open mic. The same way I'm talking to you right now, it's like being on the phone to someone, yeah? It's like having a conference call. If I called 3 of my friends at the same time, I'd have to physically tell one of them, wait there a minute, I want to talk to you, and everyone else would have to go. So I I kicked out the new person from the conversation and made it so I can only talk to my friend. Yeah, so I kicked him out, and as I kicked him out, I removed him from my friends list. Yeah, and I told him what happened, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "What did you say?" I said, "Bro, didn't you hear that?" He goes, "No, I didn't hear that." He goes, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, bro, I'm sure. I'm telling you what I just told you, innit? I ain't just gonna come and tell you this information out of nowhere. Like, what I'm talking about is a very big statement." And he paused. He paused for quite a little while, yeah, and he started crying. Like, my guy started crying. Like, I'm telling him what happened. And the only thing I really wanted to tell him, yeah, is that, look, I've removed him from the friends list. And you know what happened as well? The other guy returned back into the chat. So I had to kick him out again and block him, yeah? So I'm telling him the story. And all I was trying to say to him, look, I've blocked him, I removed him, and I reported this guy, innit? So I was going to say, obviously, that you might want to do the same thing, innit? Because I don't know if he's one of your friends as well, innit? He just started crying. Like, he started crying, like, and I didn't really know. And it threw me off because I didn't really know. I actually didn't know what to do. And it made me realize that growing up being who you are is unchangeable, yeah? Being a human being, being alive, you can't change that. There's nothing you can do to change that. You being born is unchangeable. You can't change that. So I couldn't even put into words how to respond after hearing this emotional response from my friend. And all day today, I've just been like thinking about the same thing. And it's mad because it wasn't even face to face. It was just verbal. I couldn't even see the person. It was just verbal. And with the amount of racial attacks I've had when I was younger, and this is probably the first time, definitely in recent years, that I've personally had another attack like this. I don't know, it just kind of hit home something, man. It just kind of hit home a few realities about life. And then, you know, there's people out here who really struggle with certain emotional feelings, being accepted or being bullied or being discriminated against for all kind of different reasons. And I would like to tell those people, yeah, listen, yeah, you ain't on your own. You ain't on your own, yeah? And there's people out here who will do negative stuff for whatever reason. And they will say negative things, they will do negative things because they're a negative person, yeah? But don't let these individuals or groups destroy you internally. Don't look, because there's so many of us out here that can band together and push forward for the positive reasons, yeah? All you have to do is, if you can't meet them personally, or if you don't know any of them personally, a lot of it's in your mind. Like, I had to realize that one person, so even me saying what I'm saying, or your mum saying what they're saying, or someone you don't even know, some guru, someone saying what they're saying, holds so much weight and value that many of us who can be perceived as like, you know, mentally strong, or like doesn't show that we do, because look, like, my guy's crying, I didn't cry, like, and I know many people, if they heard this breakdown last night, like, I know they would have somehow reacted in a similar way, but I ain't like that. I'm just made how I am, innit? You know what I mean? But it made me realize that, you know what? For someone like me, who doesn't talk in these things, or doesn't cry or scream out, or, you know, have any kind of like emotional outbursts, it don't mean that you shouldn't either talk about your experience or express, or even just talk about the event or the scenario that took place in it. So this is something that I ain't never ever done before. Like, you know what I mean? There's many things that happened to me over the years. I don't talk about it. I just keep doing what I'm doing, innit? You know what I mean? Or when I was younger, I may have responded in like an angry way, and somebody would have got the wrong end of the stick. So today, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say something, and then hopefully for those people who struggle with these kind of things, like, just know that, there's people out there that care about you, yeah? Even if they don't know you, there's people out there who don't want to see no one suffering or harmed or sad or unhappy, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Keep your head up. And smile it. Because life can always be great.